Syria's ruinous war may be headed for a final terrible phase. We're with Russia's military, the only way for most media to get to the front lines in Idlib province. Through the windows, we see the destruction from the Syrian government's most recent offensive. The stops are short and chaotic, and some events appeared staged for our benefit, including this celebration of Syria's dictator Bashar al-Assad in the town of Saran. 80-year-old Amina told us she welcomes the return of Assad's troops, as she wasn't able to get food or water for days. Halud Latkani said the terrorists who were pushed out were killing civilians. Still, it's telling that most who lived here actually fled in the other direction, further into Idlib, rather than risk living under government rule again. Assad's prisons are crammed with tens of thousands of opponents, and the West considers him to be a war criminal. The Russians also wanted to make sure we saw this, a remarkable cave complex dug deep into a hillside. Until a few weeks ago, it served as headquarters for anti-Assad forces in this part of Idlib. This underground complex appeared to have everything: water, electricity. It was stockpiled with food, enough to help the militants carry on the fight against Syria's government for more than 6 years. There was even a jail and torture area with blood on the floor, underscoring that the opposition Hayat Tahrir al-Sham militants fighting Syria's government have brutal methods too. The world must thank Syria and their Russian friends for standing up to terrorism, the Syrian general told us. The destruction we saw was the aftermath of a modest incursion by Syria into Idlib. When the final offensive comes, it could be a humanitarian catastrophe. Chris Brown, CBC News in Syria's Idlib province.